Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. Before we get started, a quick disclaimer. We are going to be talking about some things today that are less than fun. We're going to be talking about keeping kids safe from people who are not safe. And if that sort of thing is uncomfortable for you to hear about, feel free to click off and my normal content will be back in the next video. But I hope that most of you will stick around because I think that this is so very important for every single parent to hear about because this really will affect us all. When I first started this channel, I had no intention of ever sharing a video like this because I didn't want to make people uncomfortable or divide people or make people upset with me because of my opinion about something. But I saw another creator's video about this topic this week, and I realized I didn't want to be the type of person that would just sit aside and not say anything for people who can't. So that is actually why I am sharing this video with you today, because I think our children could actually be in quite a bit of danger with some of the new technologies that are coming out. Now, if you are a regular on the channel, you know my videos typically follow a certain pattern. I like to be very methodical with how I do my videos, lots of lists, and things always kind of follow a logical order. And I'm not going to do that today because I know most people only see the first few minutes of a video, and I want to make sure the most people possible see this other video that I'm going to share. After the video, I will get into some of the other reasons that I have chosen to protect my children online, and also some of the ways that my husband and I are doing that in this very modern digital age. So let's go ahead and start watching this video. Now, I won't be able to show the full one in my video, and I'll have to pause it a few times, but I will link the full video in the description down below, and I do recommend that you go and watch it with your spouse, watch it with other adults in your life. I think everyone needs to see this video. And I'll also link Brett Cooper's video, which is the video I originally saw this in, and I feel like she does a really good job articulating this topic as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first time I saw this video in Brett Cooper's video, it sent chills up and down my spine. The second time when I watched it with my husband, it also gave me chills. And then when I watched the full video by itself, it also gave me chills. Just so cute. So I don't know how much of this is staged and how much of this is real. Supposedly these are her real parents that are coming and sitting in the theater. I haven't looked into it to see if that's actually true or not, but that's what they're saying in the video.
Hey Mom, hey Dad. It's me, Ella. Well, a digital version of me. Just a bit older. Amazing what...
I know the music does it also, but it just gives me chills when she starts talking, and it's so amazing what they could do with just one little photo of her face, and how they can use, also she will talk about this in a minute, but they can use videos and use voices of the children to actually also see what they would sound like as adults as well.
Amazing what technology can do these days, isn't it? All you need are a couple of pictures, like the ones you share on social media, where they can be taken and used by everybody. I know for you these pictures are just memories, but for others they are data. And for me, maybe the beginning of a horrible future. A future where my identity can be stolen just like that. Where I can go to prison for things that I would never do.
It's so interesting at that part how they do it for just a second. Again, watch the full video. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to put into this video, but they just briefly flash her a second, someone else's face over hers. And it's, I think, even more true now than it ever has been in the world, how easy it can be for someone to steal someone else's identity. Because before there were certain things of, if a man was using a woman's name, for example, that would be a tip-off to people investigating something. Oh, that isn't correct. But nowadays, with people identifying as different genders, that can easily be explained away. Oh, well, this is who I used to be, but now I'm this person. or even if people aren't a different gender. I have heard of a girl who has my son's name, and I thought I picked a very boyish name, but it seems like these days people use girl names for boys and boys names for girls, so it just makes it even easier for that stolen identity piece to be anywhere and for anyone to steal anyone else's identity.
Imagine my credit score being destroyed, Dad. Or my voice copied to scam you, Mom.
Mom, I'm in trouble.
I need you to send me money, please.
Which would be absolutely terrifying as a parent to have somebody call you. It sounds exactly like your child. And before, someone would have actually had to sound like your child, but now it is so easy to mimic their voice that anyone could use it, and it could be an audio recording, it could be someone speaking into a microphone with a distorter. There are so many different ways that even their voice could be stolen. And I realize I'm saying this as someone who is talking to a camera and going to post a video on YouTube where my voice is out there. And that actually does scare me a little bit as an adult, but I can't imagine how scary that would be to have had my voice online as a child. And I'm going to go into that a little bit more in a little bit.
I don't want to become a meme, humiliated by everyone at school.
Which is also a really interesting concept. I started thinking about this around the time we were thinking about having kids. I was seeing lots of memes pop up on Pinterest because Pinterest was kind of kicking off around that time, and they were hilarious. The memes were awesome. But I always wondered, what do the people who are in these pictures think of being a joke? And you recognize those people. I mean, they are everywhere. And I just thought to myself as a human, not even as a parent at that time, that I would be mortified if I had become a meme. Even though I post a lot of things on the internet to hopefully help other moms, I am a very private person in other ways, and there are things that I would never talk about online. And again, I can't imagine if someone else posted something they thought was funny of me online, and now I am the poster child for that thing.
And I certainly don't want this.
And I think what they just showed right there is actually the tip of the iceberg with what can be done with the new AI as far as everything with that department goes.
What you share online is like a digital footprint that will follow me around for the rest of my life. I'm telling you this because I know you love me and would never do anything to harm me. So please, Mom, please, Dad, protect my virtual privacy.
So that's the video I think every single parent should see. And I know when I saw it, I think I already said this, but this is kind of a hard video for me to make just because I'm not used to making these kind of controversial or potentially controversial or really deep videos. So sorry if I'm rambling or if I'm repeating myself. But when I first saw this video, I have always been a parent who is more cautious with what I share about my kids. My husband and I both have been, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But when I saw this video, I realized that the ramifications of what we share are so much greater than I could have ever anticipated when I had my first child. Okay, so with that out of the way now, with the AI stuff talked about, and I think that video just sums it up really well, all of my thoughts about that. I don't think I have anything else to add to it. But I did want to go into why and how my husband and I have also, even before the AI stuff, really wanted to protect our children's privacy online. So, slight change of plans. When I originally filmed this video, I had planned on it being all in one video. But after I did some editing, I realized that it would be a very long video and probably most people would not want to sit through it. So instead, I am going to take the content that I already filmed for this entire topic and chop it up into 3 different videos. So the next video will be about additional reasons that you want to keep your kids safe online, even if it weren't for AI. And then the last video will be about different things that my husband and I are doing to try to keep our kids as safe as possible in this very digital age. Then, depending on how these 3 videos do, this is pretty different than my normal content, so I don't know if you guys will like it or not. I may do an additional video about keeping kids safe in real life also, since I'm mainly focusing on digital and their digital footprint in these videos. I think there are also a lot of different ways that we can prepare our kids and teach them things that will keep them safe in real life as well. So if these videos get a lot of likes, comments, and good engagement on them, I will also do a 4th video kind of in this little mini series. Now, since all the content is already created, hopefully it won't take too long to get them all out. I'm hoping to have all 3 out within the week, so you can watch them as quickly as you would like to. Now, normally at the end of the video, I ask you guys to like it if you found it helpful, but I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. If you found this video interesting and you think it might help other parents, please share this video with anyone you think it might be helpful for. And if you think they might enjoy more the original video that I am looking at, again, that is in the description down below, and feel free to share that with anyone you think might find that information helpful. I think it is especially important right now that all of us parents band together to protect our kids, and the best way to do that right at this point is to get this information out there so all parents can be on the same page with what is safe and what is not safe when it comes to posting our kids online. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.